So now we're in the 2010s, and I think the 2010s is an opportunity for Generation X to have a second act. And what I mean by this is that we didn't really get to express ourselves and our ideas fully and make much of a difference at all during our little time period, I guess, the 90s, and kind of self-destructed and fizzled out without making much of a dent. Now it's Generation Y is coming up, but the way I look at them is that they're still young, and they've had to grow up underneath this entire Bush regime, and I think there's a lot of confusion and a lot of minds that are twisted this way and that way and don't really know exactly which way to go, but have, I think, an underpinning of, hey, there's something wrong. There was something wrong with that Bush guy and those Bush people, and although, you know, having to grow up where you had to be a patriot, and, you know, it was very difficult for a kid to have any kind of rebellious nature, because that's not what was being taught and pushed down our throats. So anyway, after all that, now they're young adults in their 20s, and they're still trying to figure out a way. Now we've got a new president, Barack Obama, and of course you've got a lot of the Bush people and older folks mistrusting such a historic change of leadership, and so now you got people pulling to the right and people pulling to the left. And what I think needs to happen in 2010 is, you know, we've seen how the oil, the chase for oil is a dead end, and billions of dollars spent on Iraq to go basically and take over a country for its oil. That's not clear to everybody by now. Then you know, you probably believe in creationism too. So anyway, that's kind of irrelevant, you know. The facts are in, and so are the facts on evolution. Evolution does happen, and you know, it's better to understand it and understand the processes and enjoy the processes than just to deny it happens, because that's goofy. So beyond that, we have the change of where we're having to go to get financially to get our country back on track, to get our energy priorities fixed, to know where we're going to get our energy, and to create what I'm calling an elegant solution to this global energy problem. And of course, I am advocating renewable fuels and green technologies, and there is so much promise, not even promise, it's here now. The future is here now, into the future now, and what we have to do is roll up our sleeves and start figuring out how this stuff works, and start implementing it, and in that process, it will create an entirely new economy for people installing, people manufacturing, solar panels, wind turbines, Stirling engines, you name it. There's millions of thousands and thousands of jobs to have to do, and there's also, this helps give generation. If we are at the age, Generation Xers are at the age where we this will be our decade to be in positions of power and use our experience to help shape the direction and help elucidate where the future is going and make it happen. And this is how we'll help Generation Y figure out what they need to be educated on, and what kind of political things need to happen to create this new economy and new jobs and new future. And so it will help everybody clarify where we're going, and it needs to happen. So that is what I think is Generation X opportunity for a second and very important act. Thank you very much. Nick Giles, Wimberley, Texas.